I know I'm a little bit late. I still want to give my 2 cents on the matter. Um, Triple H, the game. He's a professional pro wrestler that used to wrestle for WWF slash WWE. Um, Unfortunately, not too long ago, announced his retirement from wrestling. He will no longer be wrestling anymore. Thankfully, I managed to watch Triple H wrestle at least I want to say 3, 4, 5 times, give or take. I don't know the number exactly, but I know I saw him wrestle more than once, and I'm happy to say I'm glad I was able to see him wrestle before he inevitably retired. Due to heart problems, yeah, like I think some like blood in his heart that it was overworking it, and apparently it was a condition that was in his family, and that I think the number rate was supposed to be like 60. His was at 30, and by the time he was going into surgery, he was at 12. He already was like one below from like going into a heart attack and dying, and he wasn't sure he was gonna make it. Thankfully, the surgery was successful. He's okay, but it because of that he has to retire from in-ring action, and it sucks because he's accomplished a lot. Don't get me wrong, he's an incredible wrestler he's a 14-time world champion. He's gonna go into the Hall of Fame without a shadow of a doubt. He had incredible matches with John Cena, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, etc., etc., etc. He had an incredible match after incredible match after incredible match with some of the best of the best. I mean, he's an incredible wrestler. I mean, he's been in some stinkers. Don't get me wrong, but he's been in some high profile, unforgettable matches that people still talk about to this day. I think one of my favorite matches with him is which I know is a little bit biased, I have to admit, but I can't help it. It was WrestleMania 28, when it was him versus the Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell with special guest referee Shawn Michaels, and there was that one moment where I thought the streak was going to end, where Shawn Michaels hit Undertaker with a sweet chin music into a pedigree, and I was screaming. I was rooting for Taker for the streak to continue, and I was screaming, "No, no!" Live in Miami, my friends like the power of friendship. And when he kicked out, the crowd went including me, went absolutely ape shit, and it was deservingly so. It was an incredible match. Things on Peacock. Obviously, if you want to search the W Network, which is I believe on Peacock, if you want to see it, go see it. It's a classic match. Also, another match I like with him was him versus Daniel Bryan. I know he's with AEW now, but WrestleMania 30, I was there live for that as well. Another incredible match too. So happy he was there to see that live. Another one I can remember was when he teamed up with his wife to take on Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle. That's the third one, and then the last one I saw was him when he took on Batista at 30. Yeah, New York 35. So I saw him wrestle live like 4 good times. The last one, it wasn't his best. You could tell he was kind of slowing down, but it was still an enjoyable match despite it being his best. But obviously, WrestleMania 28 was my favorite one. I was there live, and it was just an incredible match regardless. He was part of DX. He was one of my favorite factions during the Attitude Era, who I loved besides The Rock and Stone Cold and Mankind. Him and DX was amazing to watch, and especially when they had the tank and they were going to invade WCW. I was like, oh my god! I was even rooting for them to get inside. And I heard a story behind the scene that had Eric Bischoff been there, he would allow them in the ring. He would allow them in the building. That would have been an insane moment in the Monday Night Wars, because the Monday Night Wars, it was WWF, the name at the time, and WCW, World Championship Wrestling, versus the World Wrestling Federation, now World Wrestling Entertainment, and it was like head to head. There was people that just liked one or the other. I'm one of those rare people that liked both, because on the WWF/WWE front, they had people I liked, like Stone Cold, The Rock, Mankind, and Triple H with DX, and with WCW they had Sting, Goldberg, and Rey Mysterio Jr., as he was known at the time. So they had people on each camp that I loved. They had a lot of great talented wrestlers on WCW, had great talented wrestlers in WWE, and when I found out they were in a tank and they were trying to invade the building, and Eric Bischoff said on record that you would allow them in, that would have blew my mind as a kid. That would have been absolutely amazing. Sad they didn't let them in. It didn't happen. But still, the fact that they were willing to at least make an attempt to try to do that was amazing. Was amazing. No doubt about that. He was funny. He's charismatic, and I just love the physicality in the matches that he had. He had some of just incredible, just amazing, just fun to watch matches, man. He's an amazing talent, man. What he always gave 110%, and the matches I saw in NXT, even though NXT is not what it once was, it also showed he had a great wrestling mind, because he took NXT that was garbage in a lot of people's eyes, and even when it's just how it was, like this reality like TV show element tried to do to it, and it just didn't work, and they just have Triple H give it a chance, and he turned into a big product that everyone loved. So the big product people talk about, the NXT takeovers, that was like their WrestleMania, and people were talking in high regard. It was like, I mean, NXT had incredible talent, that tons and tons of talent, and in fact, some of them are wrestling in WWE or in AEW, like, at Keith Lee, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, I believe Dean Ambrose at one point. I mean, all these talented wrestlers who are now, of course, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, all these, John Ciampa, they have Tommaso Ciampa, I should say, and just all these incredibly Johnny Wrestling, just all these incredibly talented wrestlers. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode was great there too. Even Baron Corbin, even if you don't like him now, he was great there as well. I mean, he took them and made them amazing. Of course, WWE'd them, and just some were able to like go past that, and others just floundered into existence. And like, for example, what they did with Karen Cross, he was a great talent, and they just ruined him, and they just let him go along with him and Aleister Black and Andrade, just to name a few of the many talented people to let go. And now NXT 2.0 is this. I mean, it's not as bad as it first started, but it wasn't as great as when Triple H was running it. They should let him continue running it, and then. But still, the black and gold era was amazing. Had a lot of the even like some of the famous like Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Bayley, all started in NXT too. They made a women division to be a serious contender, all thanks to Triple H. He shows he has an incredible wrestling mind, and you would think that once Vince retires, that they would pass the torch to Triple H. When I'm hearing rumors that they give it to some other dude, because he just thinks like Vince, which is stupid. They cut all these incredibly talented wrestlers, and a lot of them are either in New Japan or in AEW or Impact, and it's just insane to me. It's just terrible that he was only a great wrestler in the ring, but had a great wrestling mind, like we did with NXT, and just ruined it, and for what? It's just insane. But still, Triple H, if you're watching this, I doubt it. Thank you for what you did in the ring. Thank you for what you did in NXT, the time you were in control of it. Thank you for all the great memories in your singles career, with DX, or whoever. You were always talented. You were always entertaining. You were funny, and also I love your wrestling style. I love the way you wrestled, and you were always entertaining. And the pedigree was probably one of the most badass finishers out there, without a shadow of a doubt. It's just incredible finisher, and you are an incredible wrestler. I'm sorry what happened to you. That it happened. I'm glad that you're doing okay, and I'm glad to see you live the 4 times that I did, and thank you for the memories. Um, you'll be missed in ring wise, but you have nothing to be ashamed of. You accomplished amazing things, and I want to say thank you Triple H for the memories. Thank you for everything. All right, guys, that's my thoughts on that. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. What was your favorite? What's your favorite Triple H match? Mine's WrestleMania 28 between him versus the Undertaker and Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is special guest referee in Miami. What's yours? Tell me yours in the comment section below. I definitely want your guys' thoughts on this matter. And as always, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, Rockingtheblade. Signing out. Hopefully, you guys again real soon. Peace out. Have a great day.